or they might create a style for a mother to wear when she's pregnant, or a wife to wear when she's getting ready to get married. Yeah, they have different hairstyles that they wear like that. So you're constantly turning your head and looking at different works of art that they do too. They don't do a lot of beading, or at least I haven't been to a country yet where I see a lot of the fine bead work, that I do. Or the hair wrapping either. I've seen the hair wrapping in African countries, but most of the time it's done with the black threads.
What about the corn rolling?
Oh, yeah, they do a lot of the corn rolling, yeah.
Do men wear cornrows?
This time when I went a couple of weeks, this week when I just got back, I saw a couple of guys for the first time with hair braids in their hair. But the guy told me that he was an entertainer. But just in the regular realm, no, they don't wear them. I haven't seen, but I understand a couple of countries in Africa that where men do wear their hair braided as a lifestyle.
Quite interesting, really, to see that, to see the many different customs of people around.
Yeah, I'm anxious to go to some more countries. I've only gone to Senegal, a few times, but I'm interested in going, to see what the braiding is like.
I'm sure you'll find thousands of different styles.
Oh yeah, no question.
That you can bring back and share with us.
Yeah, because I understand that in I think it's Kenya, where the women wear their hair short, like I do. Like I have mine on the left side. The women in Senegal, they don't dare cut their hair. They admire it and they like it and they compliment me on it, but that's not something that they do. But I understand, like in Kenya and some more parts of the African countries, that women do wear the short hairstyles and the beaded styles too. So I'm anxious to get to see some of those.
What we have here?
This is another haircut that I've done. This is just like a tapered haircut that the guy is wearing.
It tapers off in the back?
Right. Tapers off, closer in the back on the side.
Among African Americans, you can see so many different styles. You can do so much with African American hair. I mean, and you see it. I mean, little kids with all kinds of styles.
Oh, yeah.
You can't imagine. And when I was a little kid, my father used to put a bowl on my head and cut around it.
Yeah, and then he didn't fade it in. He just
we call it the bowl cut, Look like a medium strip in highway.
Yeah, well, now they fade it in, and have the graduated style. This is a style that I wore a few years ago, and I had the beads in the front then, and then I had the flat top on one side, and on the in the back you can see that I had it shaved off again. I like the shaved look. Everybody always asks me when am I going to let my hair grow back all over, but I enjoyed the combination of the different hairstyles. And you see I have the beads in the back and the wrap and the line. And I create my own styles, and me and my husband, he helps me.
He helps you with the styles?
Oh yeah, he helps me do them. He does the cutting and he puts the lines in, and he does the beads, and he cuts.
Now, is he a barber also?
No, I've just trained him to do mine. He doesn't do anybody else's, but he enjoys helping me. So it's a blessing to be able to do my own hairstyle that way.
And he supports you.
Exactly. Yeah, he enjoys it, and he gets right in, and he complains sometimes, but he helps me. He helps me do the completion of it.
Is he like, what you gonna come up with next?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, sometimes like if we're gonna go on vacation or something, I'll need a touch up or something. He said, you always wait till the last minute. You should do this, ahead of time. So he gets kind of fussy about that. But he enjoys helping me, and he enjoys the compliments when people see it. And I'd say, oh, my husband helped me do my hair. Yeah. This is another hairstyle. And this is the cornrows that you was asking me about.
Yes.
With the wrapping. And this is like a loop kind of wrap. And this is the back of my niece's head. This style took maybe about 10, 12 hours to complete. Also.
Long time.
Yeah, it takes a while. But I enjoy it. It's something that I love to do, so the time is not a factor to me. This is a guy with the dreadlock hairstyle. What I've done is prepped his hair for the dreads, and eventually in maybe 3 months to maybe a year, his hair will, he won't comb it again, and it'll mat up and turn into what we call dreadlocks. But I prepped it in some fine individual braids.
That's how dreads are started?
That's one way. It's several different ways. You can twist them, or you can braid them like I done his, or you can do them with thread, or you can just let them go and not do anything at all. It depends on the texture of hair as to what technique you use to get your dreadlocks started. This is another bob hairstyle with the fine braids and the bobbed hairstyle.
For people who are interested in getting in touch with you and learning about this art form, this very intricate art form, if you will, it takes a lot of time and skill and dexterity. How can we get in touch with you?
Well, I'm located on Georgia Avenue at 5405 Georgia Avenue. The name of my salon is called Fab, and that's the fine art of braiding and barbering. And we offer many different natural hairstyles. We don't do any chemicals at the salon. We do all natural, exclusive natural hair care. We do any natural hairstyle you can probably see, we offer at my salon.
Sister, it's great having you here with us to share your art form. It's certainly a beautiful art form from our people all over the world. And we wish you the best, and we're going to look forward to that book that you talked about putting out. You need to do that because, you need to spread this kind of information. This is a high art form here, I would dare say. And there are many people who want to know and need to know that there are different styles. Everybody don't have to use chemicals.
Exactly.
And we certainly appreciate you being here on Color Me Poetry, and we're going to invite you back to come back and share with us again.
Thanks for having me.
This is Danny Queen. This is Color Me Poetry. And until next time, Color Me Poetry.